What up, and welcome to Rama Screen YouTube channel, and here's my review of Netflix new documentary series Gold and Greed: The Hunt for Fenn's Treasure. Let's rock this. Now, a lot of us already know this story about Forrest Fenn's treasure. It basically captured our imagination for the better part of the previous decade. But that doesn't make this docu any less entertaining. Oh, on the contrary, my friend, those who lived under a rock can get their minds blown by the details of this media circus, and those of us who didn't live under a rock can also get our minds blown by the details of how exactly did a few selected treasure hunters pull off their attempts. Let's just put it that way. These 3 episodes are kind of like playing the game of warm and cold, you know what I mean? You're getting warmer and warmer and warmer. Oof! Now it's cold again, and colder and colder. So the fun part is seeing the different ways in which they interpret the poem and whether they are close or far away from X marks the spot. Gold and Greed: The Hunt for Fenn's Treasure is thrilling and fascinating and outrageously insane. Directed by Jared McGilliard, in 2010, 80-year-old Forrest Fenn hid a fantastical treasure in the mountains north of Santa Fe. The key to finding it lay within a cryptic 24-line poem, spurring a decade-long treasure hunt where people gave up their jobs, their families, even their lives in pursuit of Fenn's hidden millions. Now, for the community of devoted hunters, this dangerous pursuit of gold has become an obsessive search for the meaning of truth. Look, we all know the outcome. The treasure did ultimately get found, so there's no spoilers here. What this docu does, however, is examine how all of this managed to snowball into a nationwide obsession and what exactly were the experiences, good or bad, that came as the result of it. The few selected treasure hunters featured on this docu include a software engineer, a retired corporate lady, and a family of redneck hillbillies. So the socio-economic spectrum ranges from I'm financially well off to I need this treasure money to survive, which I think is very interesting because whether it be thrill-seeking or whether it be desperation, the motivations behind their decisions to hunt down this treasure eventually paint a picture of what they learn from the joys and the disappointments of all of this. The documentary does a good balancing act between the personal stories and the larger-than-life figure Forrest Fenn himself, combining first-hand footage with archival news interviews. The whole thing feels like an episode of Amazing Race, with small pockets of warning signs and cautionary tales along the way. Now, the word trickster comes up a lot on this docu in describing Forrest Fenn. If you ask me, my personal opinion is I never doubted the treasure hunt, meaning I never called it fake. I never called him a fraud. At the same time, though, it was obvious that Forrest enjoyed or he got a kick out of trolling people. He liked being an 80-year-old troll in the spotlight. He didn't necessarily lead them astray, but he took pleasure in going on TV, disproving a lot of the theories about his cryptic poem. It's textbook narcissism. And I think he genuinely thought this was harmless fun until it stopped being harmless, of course, unintentionally. Look, the point is, Forrest's family might view this docu as a way to set the record straight. But I view it as evidence or indication that the spirit of exploration is alive and well in the American people. Turns out, all it took is for one crazy old man to reignite that sense of adventure. So yeah, overall I give Gold and Greed: The Hunt for Fenn's Treasure the rating of 4 out of 5. A crazy, exciting, highly absorbing, emotionally deep documentary. Definitely unforgettable.